I just want to say good afternoon to everyone. My name is Daniel West, and I'm the General Manager of the Manatee River Fair Association. And at this time, on behalf of the Manatee River Fair Board of Directors, I would like to welcome you to the fairgrounds and to the 101st Manatee County Fair. We are very excited to have you here today at our VIP reception. At this time, I would like to acknowledge all of our elected officials that are in the house right now and other dignitaries. If you would at this time, please stand so you can be recognized. Thank you very much for coming out today and supporting the Manatee County Fair. Also, at this time, I'm going to ask all of our Manatee River Fair Association board members, a lot of them wearing red jackets here, please stand and just continue to stand for a few seconds. This is a very dedicated group of people who strive to put on what we think is the best county fair in the state of Florida. You know, Manatee County Fair is the 5th oldest fair in the state of Florida out of the 50 fairs. And we are so fortunate to have this hardworking group of people who spend hundreds and hundreds of hours each year to meet and plan and produce this great fair. So thank you to all the fair directors that are here today as well. And today, during the VIP reception, festivities will be including naming this year's Distinguished Citizen and recognizing all of our fair sponsors for this year. At this time, I would like to introduce the president of the Manatee River Fair Association, Mr. John Newhouser.
Thank you, Dan. I, too, on behalf of the Board of Directors, would like to welcome you to the 2017 VIP and Distinguished Citizen Reception, and thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to join us today. I would also like to invite each of you to join us during the next 11 days as we celebrate Fair Fun 101. A multitude of employees and volunteers have worked diligently throughout the past year to put together what we believe to be a great lineup of musical entertainment, grounds and strolling acts, a wide variety of arts and crafts and animal exhibits, as well as numerous informational booths found in our exhibit hall. I thank everyone involved for your dedication and hard work. Putting on a fair is definitely a team effort. For those interested in midway attractions, I am pleased to announce that Bell City Amusements will be debuting 4 new rides at our fair this year. Bell City is an excellent midway partner and does a great job in providing a clean, safe, and fun midway. Also, something new to help fairgoers stay informed, we are introducing a Manatee County Fair application for Android and Apple devices. We encourage everyone to download the app and explore all it has to offer. So as you can see, we have a lot of new and exciting things to share with you this year. So please come on out, enjoy the wonderful fair food, and share in some Fair Fun 101. Thank you.
Okay, all right. At this time, I would like ask everyone to please stand. We are going to have Pastor Stephen Rasmussen from First United Methodist Church of Palmetto for our invocation. And then please remain standing for the presentation of the colors by Palmetto High School JROTC, the Pledge of Allegiance that will be then led by our 2016 Distinguished Citizen, Mr. Robert Pelote. And then our national anthem will be sung by Miss Erica Miller. Pastor Rasmussen.
Let us pray. Oh God, we call you by many names: Creator, Father, Rock of Ages. And we come to you today asking your presence in our lives and at this time and place. We ask for a peace that passes all understanding. We find ourselves in a world filled with hate, anger, and seeking to find differences and things that separate us from each other, instead of seeking those things that unite us. Help us, O God, to begin to look at those things that do unite us. Our passion for life, our willingness to help those that are hurting, be it physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally. And these are all things we can agree to do together. We begin a new edition of our county fair today, O God. Again, something that can unite us, a place that we can work together, laugh together, enjoy food, family, and fun together. This is a place where we can celebrate the talents and skills of others, a place where we recognize that we truly do have so much in common. We ask your blessing upon our Manatee County Fair, that you bless this time with good weather, safety, and your presence. We thank you for all the time and energy given by the volunteers that make this fair possible. We thank you for their willingness to give so much of themselves to make this fair run well. We thank you for the work that goes into showing the animals and the effort given to prepare them for showing. We thank you for all of those that give their time to judge, whether it be the animals or the produce or the food or the talents or the exhibits of others. We are grateful to live in a nation where all of these things are possible. We thank you today for the food before us. Bless this food to our strengthening and service. All this we ask in the name of the one who is the great I am, Jesus our Lord. Amen.
Okay, we'll now pledge to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, you may be seated. Thank you, Pastor Rasmussen, the Palmetto High School, JROTC, and Miss Erica Miller, and our distinguished citizen, Mr. Pilote. Thank you for being here today.
Okay, now it's my pleasure to introduce to you Sue Revel, our resident Queen Mom, to present our 2017 Fair Queens.
Thank you, John. What a great day. It's a little warm for my wool coat, but I'm glad that I have it on. I think we're going to have a great week ahead. Last Saturday, if you remember, we had terrible, terrible weather. It was not very good hair. It was definitely a bad hair day for a pageant. But our queens and all of our contestants persevered, and we had a great pageant, thanks to Manatee Memorial Hospital for sponsoring them. So for their very first introduction, our 101st Manatee County Fair queens are our mini Miss Mabry Paris. Mabry is 9 years old. Mabry is 9 years old. She goes to Virgil Mills Elementary School, and her parents she is the daughter of Aaron and Jake Paris. And our little Miss Manatee County Fair Queen is 10-year-old Haley Rizza. She's got that going. Haley attends Stewart Elementary School, and she is the daughter of Tabitha and Tommy Rizza. And our junior Miss, Reagan Williams. Reagan is 14 years old. She attends Palmetto Charter School, and she is the daughter of Todd and Christy Williams. And some of you may have met earlier our reigning Miss Manatee County Fair, and the winner of our scholarship this year is Miss Sadie Montanus. Sadie is 23 years old. She is a graduate of Florida State University. She first a graduate of Bradenton Christian School, and she now is teaching over at Palmetto High School. And of all things, she couldn't get out of school today to stay to be introduced to you all. But we are glad to be here. Look for them at the fair, and as we always say, I will see all of you at the fair. Thank you.
Thank you, Sue. Congratulations to all the queens. Now I'd like to introduce Eileen Hoffner, she's the director and chairman of our Arts and Crafts Department.
Back one more time. On behalf of our very hardworking ladies and gentlemen in the Arts and Crafts Department, we welcome you, and we want to give you the invitation that after this luncheon to wander just across the way here to the Arts and Crafts building. We're not quite done. We've got till 5 o'clock, but we'd love to have you come in. It's ready for you. Anyway, we wanted to tell you a few things that you need to think about arts and crafts while you come to the fair, starting at 5 o'clock today. Number one, come in, bring your camera with you or your phone and take a selfie or a family picture with Betsy, the FFA cow, on our stage. We've been putting up a sort of a photo op place for a few years. She's beautiful. She wears a boa. Anyway, you can take it off if you don't like it. Also, if you're feeling very competitive and you missed the competitive entries, which were last weekend, we got incredible things. We've got some opportunities for you. You can register to be in a photography competition. You come to the fair, you register with us, you go out and take pictures, you email them in, and we will post them on a TV, a screen, and everyone will see them, and they will be judged at the end of the week. So it's another competition. Also, it's my understanding that in our department there will be a corn dog eating contest and a pie eating contest. So if you're feeling competitive, get your raincoats out and come visit us. You can find the information on the app. Okay? Now, the real reason I'm here is because of the Arts and Crafts Department dedication. And I'm going to read this to you. This is very important to us because we have so many hardworking volunteers. Each year, the Arts and Crafts Department dedicates its annual cookbook to someone that provides support to the department in some extraordinary way. This year, we are proud to honor Roger Gale for being that person. Thank you, Roger. Roger is always ready and able to do what needs to be done. He is so creative and puts a positive attitude out front, no matter what we're doing. He makes everything seem easy and doable. Whether it's carpentry, painting, electrical, or arrangement of displays, he can be relied on. Roger has never met a stranger, and everyone he works with enjoys his friendship and caring. So all we can say is thanks.
Thank you, Eileen. You guys do a fantastic job in arts and crafts, all the hundreds of volunteers. I just want to also just say thank you to all of them. Be sure you get over in that building. They always do a fantastic job year in, year out. Okay, it's my pleasure to introduce Shirley Bryant, Mayor of the City of Palmetto, to present the Distinguished Citizen.
I lucked out again. Vernon had to be out of town, so I get to do this today, so I'm really excited about that. When you can have any part in recognizing the caliber of people that have been selected and are being selected today that do so much for your community, it's just really an honor to even be part of it. So you can thoroughly understand why I'm so excited to be up here. First, I'd like to go back through and mention a little bit about what our Distinguished Citizen Award means. This recognition has been given annually since 1956. Actually, we will be announcing the 62nd Distinguished Citizen today. Manatee County is where, obviously, we all like to live, and there's many more that are wanting to come here. This is in large part attributable to this year's Distinguished Citizen, his predecessors, and others like them. These distinguished citizens are role models that epitomize community service. Their service is diverse, it has great depth, and shows their longtime commitment to this community, and it truly shows their love of their community and their surroundings. This award is reserved for those whose minds and hearts and physical being are dedicated to serving and improving their community. At this time, I would like to ask that our past distinguished citizens either rise or wave their arms so we can see where they are. And I'd like for everybody to give them a big round of applause because this is a lot of Manatee County. Thank you for your contributions. You've truly made a difference here. At this time, I would like to ask Janelle Esposito of Esposito Law Group, our sponsor this year, to join me on stage.
Good afternoon. Esposito Law Group is honored to sponsor again the Manatee County Distinguished Citizen Award this year. I took a moment to actually look up the word citizen and see how it was defined. And the definition I particularly liked was one that defined a person who lives in a particular place. What better way is there to demonstrate truly living in a community than by commitment to serve that community? Those who have been honored over the years by this award have committed themselves to volunteer service without expecting recognition or award, but out of a real commitment to the idea of true citizenship in their community. The Manatee River Fair Association will open the 101st annual Manatee County Fair today, and there is no more appropriate way to begin these community-focused festivities that could not happen without an army of volunteers behind it, by honoring an individual who has long demonstrated a commitment to service of this community. So thank you for joining us today and recognizing the 2017 Distinguished Citizen of Manatee County.
As I continue, we will be adding our 2017 Distinguished Citizen to your number. And now, about our Distinguished Citizen. He is a graduate of Princeton University, BA 1960, and the Levin College of Law, Juris Doctor 1963 at the University of Florida, member of the Florida Bar Association and U.S. District Court of the Southern District of Florida. He is a former president of the Manatee County Bar Association, chair of the 12th Judicial Circuit Qualification Committee, named to the 2017 edition of Best Lawyers in America, and recognized as a legal legend by Legal Aid of Minnesota. He has served as chairman of the Manatee Chamber of Commerce, chair of the Bradenton Area Economic Development Corporation, Chairman of the Board of the United Way of Manatee County, Chair of the Manatee Community Foundation, Chairman of the Board of New College of Florida Foundation, and the Estate Planning Council of Manatee County. He is also the past president of the Florida West Coast Symphony, now Sarasota Orchestra, trustee for New College of Florida, vice president of the Bishop Animal Shelter, and chairman of the Board of Trustees of the John and Mabel Ringling Museum of Art. Other service includes Southeastern Guide Dogs, Just for Girls, South Florida Museum, Art Center of Manatee, Manatee Players, and the Anna Maria Island Community Center. Also, the Education Center at the Ringling Museum was named in his honor, and that of Senator Bob Johnson, and he has received the Lifetime Spirit Award from the Manatee Community Foundation. This year's recipient was born in Bradenton, Florida, November 20th, 1938. He and his wife have 2 children, Alexander and Danielle Cheryl, and he is married to Marlene Clinton Blaylock. And at this time, if Robert G. Blaylock would join us on stage. Congratulations. We'll give him a minute to get up here and join us. And I see our fair president and fair manager have brought the plaque on stage, the presentation.
I'm going to say thank you very much and hold it at that because you didn't come to hear me talk. But it is nice to see everybody here today. And I thank the Fair Association and all the people involved in this. My grandfather was very active in the Manatee County Fair Association. That's back in the 1930s. You wouldn't think I was that old, but in any event, I thank all of you.
Okay, congratulations, Mr. Blaylock. I think that was an excellent choice, and I can't think of anyone more deserving. So anyways, I believe this wraps up our VIP and Distinguished Citizen celebration for this year. Thank you all for coming, and please come out. We've got 11 days. We're starting the first fair of our second century, so let's make it a great one. Looks like the weather's going to cooperate. So come on out and have a great time. Thank you.
Mr. Blaylock, congratulations.
Well, thank you.
What does this mean to you today, receiving an award like this?
Well, I think, as I said in my remark, it means a lot to me because my grandfather was so involved in the Fair Association. And it was very nice. Now, my brother had been a recipient of this award some years ago. He's much older than I, obviously. But it does mean a lot.
Well, and I know everyone here who saw you get this award is very familiar with the name Blaylock and the community service that your family and those, I guess, after you have also brought to the community. Tell me why that's always been such an important thing, service back to the community for you personally.
Well, it just means a whole lot for the to everyone. I think for the community to listen to its leaders. I don't know. You probably never heard the talk that I give on being involved in civic organizations. And I'm a big believer in if you're going to be involved in a civic organization, speak up. Don't be the type of person that when somebody comes and say, "Will you be on the board of this or that organization?" I've got a lot of. I don't have any spare time. Well, you only have to go for 4 or 5 hours a month, and don't go on an organization like that. Go on one in which you have to put a lot of time, effort, and thought into. And that's, I think it's important that people that are able to do some leadership step up and serve that way.
Now, I've got one more question for you, and I know myself also being in the legal field, we lawyers work a lot, and new professionals coming up may say, I don't have time to do that community service. I don't have time. My job takes much of my time away. What would you say to new young professionals coming up as it relates to prioritizing and dealing with the issues of time?
Well, I think about this a good deal because I believe in selecting your clients that will let you participate in community service today. I looked out on the audience today and I saw Bob Bell here, and Bob Bell has been a big believer in letting the lawyers that represent him, although they work hard, to take the time to participate in the community just like Bob and his family always have. Bob's grandfather was the chairman of the committee that recognized the pirates here. That goes back to the early 1930s, and it's people like that have made this a wonderful community. But in any event, I think the professionals who participate have an obligation, if possible, to select clients that will let them do that. You don't have to take every client that comes in, but save some for somebody else. You probably find that too.
Well, thank you very much,
Okay.
Mr. Blaylock. Congratulations again, 2017 Distinguished Citizen. Congratulations.